All right. We're live. I'm watching another stream as I'm live streaming. Yeah, yeah. Mason's streaming, so it might be a little confusing. Here, let me get some headphones. Ooh. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But yeah, I'll get some headphones. It's really bad, but I gotta call it a wrap, man. How do I end it? I need like an ending shot. We can't end it. Alrighty. So here, we'll just to focus. Start animating. Third bag. Okay. There, that'll work. Oh, what the? I need to clean off my desk a bit. Ooh. That's a little too much movement. Studio, yep, on a Windows laptop. Well, it's an Acer. It's not a Mac, I think, or I don't know. Maybe is an Acer considered a Mac? I don't know. But yeah, it won't let me when I try to stream and also show the footage. It's like really laggy, so I just have my phone record the screen. It's a little janky, but you know. I'm also watching. I'm watching a stream while streaming. I have Meso's stream right now going. He's doing a video. So I'm streaming that while watching this. I'm streaming while watching that stream. On PC, you can just download it. I think it's like $10. I also have Dragon Frame, but like I need to learn to use that. Dragon Frame's really complicated with all the settings and stuff. I got the free trial. I didn't buy it. Okay, it's not too bad looking. I just looked it up. Like, maybe it depends on some of the computers. Some of the computers might not have it. If you have a Mac, because this isn't a Mac, this is like a Windows brand kind of computer. The Acer is technically Windows, so I don't know if Stop Motion Studio is available for like a Mac. But like, I just looked it up, and it doesn't even have as many options as the one on your phone does. Like, in some ways, it's kind of worse. But I just like working on a computer more than an iPad. And I can connect it to the camera, which looks nicer. That was You're on a Windows, so yeah, you should be able to get it. It should be somewhere. I'm not liking how this is looking so far. The shotgun's gonna be weird to animate because it's kind of loose. Deadshot's arms are loose. Oh, did I bump the camera? I think I did. Oh well. Yeah, Stop Motion Studio Pro is what I'm using. Yeah. But I'd only recommend it if you have like a camera that's better than your normal like device, like your phone or something. Mm, that's all right. That's not terrible. It could be better, but it could be worse. And thanks, laziest lad. Also, hi. All right. All righty. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I don't know how I feel about that. That's that. The camera died. This sucks to hear. I mean, at least it was right after instead of during. That was lucky. The fact that it didn't die during. Oof. All right, so now I think that'll tilt a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna like how this looks, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, it's okay. And you know what? You want to get to the cool part of the animation, which is going to be like him loading the gun and cocking it. It would have been mildly funny. That's good to know. That's good that you're prepared. My cameras are just plugged into the computer, so like I don't think there's mine doesn't need a battery. It just runs on its own on the computer. That's good. That's good that you're prepared. I think okay, that's looking better now. Now that we added that one frame to let it ease out more. Still, it could be better, but it could be worse. So so here, I'm gonna put on some music just because I like music. I get kind of like bored when there's no music. No, not Danny DeVito. No, I love you, Danny DeVito, but not right now. Yeah. Hopefully, we don't get copyright stricken, but usually we don't. I turn it down a little. It's looking all right. It's looking a lot better now. I will say it's improved. It's improved. All right, now we're gonna want to get one of those. Come on. Sometimes it's a little slow. What we're gonna do shell. The shell can be they can be a lot of different colors. I think we'll just use gray. I think that'll get the message across. I'm not gonna use gold. I don't think usually shotgun shells are like silver or something. I think they can be kind of a gold or bronzish sometimes. For this, I'll just use gray. And this is like the futuristic shotgun because it's the one from Halo. So it doesn't really matter if the shotgun shells are wrong color. They can also be red, but I don't feel like using a red tile. They can be a lot of different colors in all honesty. All right, it's on the hand. Good, good, good. Okay. Hey, Harold. Just maybe have the gun and move it this way. I think you might be right. Yeah, it is pretty late. Sometimes streams do better late, but guess not today. To be fair, it's getting near the end of the weekend. I think Fridays is best for late night streams usually. Okay. That doesn't look great. Come on, get rid of that. Yeah. No, it's being laggy. A little too much. Way too much lean. He's leaning way too much. Is he supposed to be going that way? I think, yeah, that'll work better. I think this is way too much. Yeah, that is way too much on the movement there. Still too much. Way too much. It's bumming me out. I remember I did a thing on that in school. We talked about that one. We had a box. It was really cool. Yeah, that's a lot better. Play. Put the arm back in its socket. feel like I had. Oh, there it is. The stitch out figure looks great, but mine has a stiff head and loose arms. I actually have to put tissue paper in the torso to keep the sockets from being too loose. Um, I don't want to sand on the head, but I might just because of how loose it is. I wish. Is there a tutorial on how to do that? That'd be nice. Today Saturday or Sunday? It's Saturday. The story? Like, what do you mean? Like a scripted video? Like we have the 501st video, but that's not much of a plot. There's a Boba Fett video, which kind of has a story, but I do want to do a Suicide Squad video. Yeah, that's the plan. To make one with like a script. Um, I mean, Bagsack, do you have school tomorrow? Do you need to be up early, man? I don't want to be messing with that. I mean, it's a Saturday, but I forget what time zone you're in. So no, right? It's a Saturday, but you got to be up tomorrow for like Easter stuff. Then I'd go to bed, but if not, then feel free to stay, man. Yeah, it's just I wasn't planning. I was planning to stream during spring break and not for the rest of the month, and I still got a couple hours. So I might next couple at least because I have Monday off, so I might be streaming like a lot in the next couple of hours. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So the camera to your phone? I don't know. I've never used. There's probably a way to do it. Look it up. But you can just get stop motion studios on your phone. You know that, right? Because I use a remote camera. It's not a phone. There's probably a way to do it. But like honestly, you can just do it via your phone. Just buy stop motion studio on there. But you've already bought it on Windows, then I'm guessing. And I don't know if you can return it, which is kind of I think it's weird because from what I've seen, the only version that's available is the one where you have to buy it for $10, at least on computer, which is stupid. Yeah, dude, get that brick film day video out. I don't know if I'll release anything for that just because I'm gonna be doing some tests. But other than that, I just don't think I can make that long of a video. Because when is that? That's in May. Yeah, Logitech would be great. No, I did some stuff on there and it's a really nice camera. You don't need a super expensive because how expensive is a Logitech? I forget. Is it because the camera I'm using right now is 400, but it's also meant for it's not meant for like actually photographing objects. And it was given to me by a client. So I don't know if I wouldn't recommend this one. Well, to be fair, you could use it. This camera definitely isn't bad, but I wouldn't get it just for stop motion, you know? I'm not trying to say my clients make a bad camera. Just it has a very specific purpose. It's meant for taking like pictures of a what's it called? Um, like pieces of paper that are lying flat. But because of that, it has a really nice rig that can allow for a lot of camera movement. Which, to be fair, would be an argument for why it's a good stop motion camera. But it's 100. That's not bad at all for the quality you're getting. That ain't bad at all. But no, you can definitely. I feel like there's probably a way to get your phone connected to your computer. Like I said, I'd be surprised. An $80 desk is fine. For the longest time, I used a bunch of books stacking up an iPad for my camera setup. That's totally okay. It's not really the money that's in the setup, it's what you can do with it. I mean, heck, I can't even, my computer can't even do StreamYard and Stop Motion Studio at the same time. So I have to record it via my phone and just have the screen there. So yeah, it's not about the stuff you have, it's what you can do with it. And once, like, eventually, yeah, you can, if you want, you can choose to get the good stuff. Give me 1 second. Okay. You can probably use a webcam for stop motion. Uh, Damn you, Deadshot. Your arm will stick. I think I'm just not going to put the arm back in the socket for now. Because, yeah, it's just going to be annoying, at least for the next, like, 2 reloads, because I'm going to have him at least load it 4 times. I, yeah, I have for the webcams, I just plug them in, and usually when you go in, like, the camera options, they're there. You might need to download a software. Oh, I accidentally moved my thing. You might need to download a software to activate some of them, but yeah, Bagsack's right. Tutorials are the best thing you can do. I don't know. My face got shown for a bit because my camera flipped over, but oh well. If it did, you guys gotta keep a secret. Um, howdy, howdy, Eli. Right after I had that whole stream where I had the helmet on for most of it to hide my face, and I slip and reveal it. It's just how it is sometimes, you know. All right. Yeah. Good luck with that. Maybe something a little less broad movement wise. And we also want to move the hand back a bit. Yeah, that's better. This is just a test, but I mean, it has a character in it, so I mean, you're not wrong. It's just a test animation. Um, but yeah, in a way, it is just testing like some reload stuff because animating reloads is kind of difficult, and I haven't done it much, so I'm trying to get better at it. After this, I'll do a test with a Lego pistol I have that has a movable slide. I don't. I'm planning to do something after this, so I might be here for a while. So yeah, go ahead and eat dinner. I'll probably still be here, most likely. Maybe. Can't guarantee it, but there's a chance. That's all right, man. If you gotta eat dinner, you gotta eat dinner. Give me 1 second. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I always have trouble writing. Not gonna lie. Especially Suicide Squad's difficult because you introduce a lot of characters at once, and then you kill a decent amount of them off. So it's hard to write for sometimes. Yeah, writing's a cool hobby. I'm always never happy with my writings personally. Like I write something and then like a week later, I'm like, I hate this. You know? And with animation, it's hard because animating something takes so long to make that like committing to a project halfway through, you'll be like, I don't want to do this. You'll notice a lot of flaws in the script, and you'll not want to animate it. So you kind of want a script that you just really like. I have trouble trying to find that script. That's cool. Animate the gun moving up? No, I did not. Yeah, here we'll. This should go up in this frame. The one thing that'll be nice about the pistol one is I only have to put the magazine in once. It's not multiple rounds like like the revolver or the shotgun, where it's a bunch of rounds that you put in. Who do you have for your lineup? Because I think that's always fun. Picking like the villains for your lineup is always fun. Oh no, needs a little more clay. No, Tiger Shark, like the is this the older version where he's just a guy in like a scuba jumpsuit? Or is this the newer version where he like wears the red bandana? I don't really know about the newer version or the old version. I just think I like how goofy the old version is. I enjoy him. But I just don't know much about the new version. But Tiger Shark's a fun threat because he's like I forget in the modern adaptations he's kind of like um that's cool. I remember I had a drawing a while back of a king shark fighting. It was the classic tiger shark. There were two of them. I guess he had his henchman with him because in his first appearance, or like I don't know what his first, one of his earlier appearances, he had a bunch of henchmen who dressed really similar to him. I think they just didn't have the tiger stripes. Although in the drawing they both had the tiger stripes. I think it was just the belt was different from the henchman to the main guy. But it was King Shark fighting those guys. It was a fun drawing. I don't have it posted to my channel though, because I don't post my art. I should do that more. Oh, state. I don't think it's gonna stay. That's cool. A mix of both. Because yeah, I don't know too much about the modern adaptation. I've just seen like some pictures. But I think yeah, he can make for a good villain for the squad to fight. I forget if he's like is he kind of like a like a modern day kind of pirate kind of guy? Or is he like a terrorist that operates via like boats and stuff? I forget. The other one was just kind of like, a more generic criminal who just did everything by the ocean. Judo master. I'm guessing, yeah, he was in Peacemaker, but I'm guessing is this that version or is this kind of the older version? He wore like was it the Japanese flag? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was red and yellow. I think he wore. It was not the Japanese flag because is judo from China or Japan? I'm not very good with that stuff. I think it's from China, but I wouldn't. Marauder, is he the red robot guy? I know who Multiplex is and KG Beast I know. Nocturna, she's the vampire lady. Peekaboo, I'm not super familiar with. Marauder is the female comic versions. Oh, judo. There's a female judo master. I did not know that. That's crazy. That's cool. I might actually look into that. And then, yeah, Peekaboo. Yeah, I'm not familiar with. Rainbow Rider. He's the Flash villain, right? I do have a custom. Well, it's not like a. It's just some like purist custom. Some KG Beast and Black Spider. I like those two characters, but I don't know if I'll put them in just because I don't want the squad to be too many people with guns. Because that obviously that's a big element of the Suicide Squad, but you don't want to have too many. If you do, those are probably the characters you'll kill off more. And I don't know if I want to kill off Black Spider and KGB super easily. Oh, she was on the GSA. All right, no, you can do that because what's his name? TDK's arm fall off boy, who's from Legion of Superheroes. Especially if it's like a very underutilized character, if you can give like a good reason, if you just want to use that character, you can easily rework them into a villain. Especially for female villains, because there's just not that many. There's a decent amount, but there's not too many to choose from. Like Nocturnal is a good one. Oh wait, I think I know Peekaboo. Actually, yeah, Flash villain who can teleport. She sounds familiar. It's a she, right? I think Peekaboo's a she. Also, now that you mentioned that, that kind of jogs my memory on the character, but it's been so long since I've probably seen anything with them. They might have been on the Flash show or something. Because that one sounds familiar, but it's not a Flash villain I've read any comics about. I'll admit one thing is I like King Shark obviously just because I like sharks. I've always liked them a lot as a kid. But I really like the Green Lantern villain, the Shark, which that name's not very original. I like him a lot. His concepts I think really neat. He's like a his origin's kind of stupid. It doesn't really make sense, but it's like a comic book, so who cares? Um, but it's what's it called? He's just a tiger shark who gets exposed to like radiation, and it makes him like evolutionize a bajillion years into like a man shark who has telepathic powers. The origin's dumb, and I've never liked it, but I think the character is interesting because at the time he was made, kind of when the Comics Code Authority was in effect. So you couldn't have a giant shark man running around actually eating people in a comic book. He never did that. At least, not till he did in some later adaptations, but that was when the code was lifted and less strict. No, that's cool. Obscure aquatic villains. Yeah, I like the shark a lot because I like his telepathic powers. I even thought about because I want to put King Shark in my video because I ordered like a knockoff custom one that's really nice. Hopefully that gets here soon. But I'm thinking of just like even though it'll look more like King Shark, just making it basically the shark. Same character with the telepathic abilities because I like that character. I think there's just more like room to explore with him. Ooh, I keep dropping it. Oh, and the music stopped. Where'd I put the little? There it is. Oh, that's fun. I remember I had a concept like that for Plastique, but I think that was kind of based off of it. She's briefly in the CW show, which I didn't watch, but I remember I think my mom watched it and I saw the episode of Plastique, and I think she just blew people up when she touched them, which I liked, and I thought it made her more sympathetic. That's kind of like Preston Payne, right? The Preston Payne Clayface, who I really like. He's fun. He's really great. 1, 2. Okay, so this will be the last shell he loads. You just kind of fade away. That's cool. Yeah, for her it's different, obviously. For her you explode, but yeah, for him it's more like, and instead of Preston Payne where you melt, you just kind of fade away since he's the eraser. That works. I remember originally the way I had it was the eraser just had the ability to erase everything, which the problem is I felt that was too overpowered. But what you're doing works because it kind of makes it also a liability for him. So it comes with a price. But what I was planning to do, which is make it so the eraser just has the ability to erase your memories. So he still mostly works how he does in his first appearance, where he mostly just cleans up evidence and stuff. But he can also just completely get rid of witnesses. He can just erase their memory of what happened. Because I didn't want to make him super overpowered. I kind of want him to maybe not even be a member of the squad and more like he's the guy who comes in after the Suicide Squad does their mission and gets rid of all the evidence. You know? But having him as a member is perfectly valid as well. That's what I wanted to do originally. I think the Eraser's just a fun character. It has a lot of potential. Isn't even Wally? Oh, is it Sergeant Rock or somebody like that? Because I know there was that one run where he ran it. I like Amanda Waller though. I'll admit. I think she's a fun character. Mr. Bones. I'm not familiar with Mr. Bones. Yeah, he's new to me. He's not the guy in he's not the guy in Bad Blood, right? That's a different guy. Oh, he wants to bring back Amanda Waller, right? Okay. Because yeah, what does it grant you a wish, or I forget how the spirit destiny works. But I think that's good. I the one thing I kind of wanted to do was maybe make the person running the Suicide Squad a mystery because I don't know. To me, it's just like I think what's it called? That would be kind of interesting. But you know, now everybody knows it's Amanda Waller. Oh, okay. I think that's what it normally does anyway. I'm just not super familiar with it. It was in an episode of Justice League Unlimited. There was another comic I read that had it in there, but he's just a guy who's a skeleton wearing a suit smoking a cigar. All right. Is he a DC character or is he just kind of like a character you made up? Because I'm not familiar with Mr. Bones. Now I might look him up because if he's just a skeleton smoking a cigar, that's kind of cool. He's a DC character. I might look into him now because he's kind of rad. Skeleton smoking a cigar in a suit. That's kind of rad. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, don't get me. That's cool. Yeah. Nazi Justice League. Hmm. I thought about having what's his name, like Captain Nazi as a villain in some form, because I think he's just kind of so over the top to a point where it's interesting. But I thought I forget why I didn't go with that. I don't know. I think maybe I just wasn't happy with that script. Yeah, I don't know if Rainbow Raider is going to be able to take on Superman. Take all this clay off. Yeah, I think it's good to make the squad not too OP. We can have some people with super strength and stuff that might be able to fight Superman for a bit. Not really, actually. They're not going to win. They might just be able to distract Superman for like a minute or so. I can get that. I don't remember if Marauder like I don't know too much about the character. I just remember reading about him from the Ashes, that Suicide Squad comic. But Marauder's like that's an underwatery name. I'm assuming he's was he an Aquaman villain? Who did he fight? He sounds like he would be an Aquaman villain. If I remember, he's not exactly a robot. He's like a cyborg, something like that. Natello's fun. No, he's a fun guy. I think if he's if they're going against some situation where they need kryptonite for whatever reason, like somebody's making weird clones of Superman that are kind of like deformed and ugly. Like I thought about a story that kind of used a weird version of Bizarro. Then I think yeah, Metallo can definitely work. He's also just super strong and stuff. You know, he can go toe to toe to Superman even without his kryptonite heart. And he's just a fun character. I like his design. He reminds me of the Terminator. Oh wait, that's not what we want to do. Yeah, let's see. Hmm, something looks weird. Maybe it just needs to smooth out a bit. Once it does that, it might not look too bad. I forget what Signal Man's original powers were. I don't remember much about his gimmick. I kind of liked his color scheme. I was always kind of surprised he wasn't in the Lego Batman movie like sets and any of the blind bags or anything because they did a lot of obscure villains. Signal Man feels kind of right up that alley. I mean, I don't know. It's possible. I don't know too much about Signal Man. He can kill a dragon, maybe. Hmm. Father Nocturne isn't. She's a vampire though, usually, isn't she? But or is she like kind of like Morbius, where it's like a scientific vampire. It's weird. So that can work. I like Gentleman Ghost. He's fun. All right. I mean, it's a comic book. You can make it work. You can make that work. It's possible. Yeah, she's a vampire, so she can be super. She can be like 100 years old because he died in like what, the 18th or 19th century, or very early on in the 19th century if he died then. He just steals a spear. That's a very gentleman ghost kind of thing. Gunflip's kind of choppy, but oh well. Uh-oh, the battery's running real low. There's not really anything I can stand it up on. Yeah, it's a little. Trying to think. Yeah, there's not much. Well, maybe. Here, let me think. Maybe some if I balance it on something. Yeah, we'll have that play in the background. Okay. But you can't see it. I'll have a siege on Balrog. That's like the one Secret Six issue, or it wasn't. It was a Secret Six issue, but it did it start out in the Suicide Squad comic? They brought it back for the Blackest Night event, which is pretty cool. Um, okay, for now we're just gonna. Let me see. Yeah, it's not gonna stand up on its own unless I chart. Let's see, will this work? Oh, that kind of work. It's not perfect, but it'll do. At least while we let it charge. Oh, wait, but is it upside down for you? It probably is. Oh, it's a little choppy. All right, it's charged for a bit. So we're gonna unplug it. Come on, man. I charged it for a bit. It's not at 5%. It's still at 5%. So then we might at least end the stream kind of early then. Because, yeah, if we'll at least look at the animation. Prometheus, huh? He had a was he a Justice League villain? I think he wore like a night getup. I remember him vaguely. See how that looks. Which Green Lantern did that? I don't remember any of the Green Lanterns killing people. Maybe Guy Gardner, but did Hal do that? It's uncharacteristic of Hal, but he did go evil in like the 90s. I forget. Oh, Green Arrow. Oh yeah, Green Arrow kills people sometimes. Sometimes, I think. I just misread that. My bad. We're gonna probably need to plug thing in, at least for a bit. Maybe if we do it like this. Oop. Oop. Around the side, yes, it is. Okay, so then maybe trying to see if I can set this up while plugging it in. It's very difficult to. Hey, that works. Kind of. Okay. The wire's in the way, but whatever. Uh-oh. Almost bumped the camera. Almost, but I didn't. Yeah, Cheshire's fun. I have. That would make for a good muzzle flash. No, I don't have much on me. We'll use this for now. This won't be terrible. Oh wait, flashlight. Not very bright. I need to get something that's a little brighter. It's I think currently for the first video it was a pretty simple squad: Plastique, Deadshot, Eraser, Shrike, Blockbuster, and Kite Man. But there's a for future videos it'll change because a couple of them die, so they got to replace the roster. It's gonna look super smooth, which is not really what we want, but oh well. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. Yeah, you too, man. Have a nice one. You too, Eli. On that note, I think I'll end stream after I finish third shot. This is alright. That was better. It's being laggy. So yeah, not gonna lie. Ending stream now seems like a good idea. At least after this last shot. I don't know where to put it. What's up, Jack McKean? You're up still? For me, it's only 11:30. So what are you doing up at 1, bro? Oh, my cat's meowing. I'm letting my cat in. Misty, ooh, come in. Come on in. Come on in. I'll keep that playing while I get some water. Hi, boo boo. All right. All right. I was about to end stream, honestly, because we're at the end of the animation. All right, so I think we'll add a couple frames just to. And then I think we're gonna end it. Although I remember Peanut came by earlier and he was asking like he's eating dinner, which I don't know what time zone he's in. Maybe they might maybe it has something on Ramadan. I know they have to eat at like the time they eat is weird because it's when sundown and sun up, but that was a while ago. I told him it'd be likely I would be still streaming by then, and he hasn't shown up. But I think uh, yeah, but this it's very cartoonish. This the coil, the shotgun in this one. It's not. I wouldn't say it's super realistic. I mean, I guess I could do one more shot, but like one more of him shooting, but we'll see. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna add a couple more frames. I will admit, seeing Deadshot use a shotgun is kind of weird. I don't know if he would, because it's not a very. I would say it's not a very precise gun. At least with how he's shooting it in this animation, it doesn't look like aiming with it's gonna be easy. It's like you'll probably take out what you're shooting at because it's a big, powerful gun, but Let's see. What does this look like at a higher frame rate? I animated it originally at 15, but switched to 12. Yeah, I think 12's better, or at least 13. I kind of like 13. It's a nice medium. But I think we will keep it at 12. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna end stream. I don't think anybody's in chat. But yeah, there's a late night stream. Bye bye, guys. If anybody's there.